Hey yo, what's up everybody? Holmes here, and we're back with some more Demon Souls walkthrough, now playthrough with my Dex Build. And yeah, welcome back. Today we're going to be taking on part 1 of Tower of Latria. And before we go, let's grab this.
You have a heart of
It'll be kind of useful because this is going to be the prison area, and it kind of looks similar the entire, well, most of the level, so it's going to help me, like, it's going to give me like a little landmark of where I've been and stuff. So we got a bow, got a sword. Alright, let's do this. Grab up this item. We got more here. Okay, good. We don't really need a lot, but just want to be safe. The cell doors, we cannot open them just yet. Back up. So yeah, see, because the key is gonna be over there, and there's an enemy here, so I'm just being careful. Oh, where'd he go? Okay, there. Kind of like using the pillars to hide in a way, so they can't really hit us, and then you ambush them. Alright, Makoto is actually pretty good. And here is Prison Hold, floor 3, cell key. And these guys will, I think they only drop the fresh spices and stuff like that, so what you need to replenish magic. But since I don't use spells, those are completely useless to me. And if you want the wizard set, it's right here. Alright, so now we can open up the cells, but I highly recommend you don't open up all the cells because there are some prisoners inside that will attack you. So you're just freeing them to whack you, and yeah. Because if you die, like, all the cells remain open as well, like. So if there's enemies here and then you open the cell, you die or something, you reset the level, you come back, the cell's already open, so as you're passing by, they'll just come out and they'll hit you. And I don't know, I don't think it's that ideal. There should be a guy on this side here. There we go. Cthulhu looking motherfucker. Eat it! Oh shit, I ate it! Oh, what an idiot. He could have had me. But he decided to do the stunt twice. I never seen him do that before. He always, like, those guys always, like, stun you and then they grab you immediately, and it does a shitload of damage. I don't know if it's like a HP percent base. Feels like it, but I think it just does a lot of damage. And since the Makoto is pretty good, I might upgrade this. This might be our weapon of choice for this walkthrough. Because it's easier to upgrade a Makoto than the Sharp Uchi. I mean, the Sharp Uchi is easy to upgrade if you're lucky. Like, personally lucky. Let's deal with the Octo Man first. You can backstab these guys as well. There you go. I know the key's right there, but give me a moment. I see there's a guy there. I think he might attack. Or might not. I don't really remember. I think that's a helmet, actually. If you want to look like Sun Wukong, I guess. Was that the cell? Yeah, they all look the same. This is why I said I need those guiding items so I know, like, because later on, like, it gets kind of confusing as you go through floors. Prison of Hope, floor 3 key. That's gonna allow us to go to the next area. Yeah, see, these guys are attacking. So imagine you let them out. The next time you come back, they'll just walk right out and try to poke you with a spear. Okay. Renowned warrior soul. So we're done with. We're pretty much done with this floor. That item over there, we'll be able to get it once we get around, I guess. Because the fence is like blocking, and I think there is a drop as well. And there's Sage Frake, one of the magic user teachers. So there's a crack right there. You gotta be careful with that. So this area is cleared. As long as we don't reset the world or we don't die, it'll remain clear. This area, like the entire Tower of Latria, it's my second most hated area. My first most hated area is Valley of Defilement. I mean, if you're just like speedrunning Valley of Defilement, it's really short. But if you're like actually exploring, it's, I guess it's still kind of short, but it's like, well, the first area of Valley of Defilement, if you fall, you're screwed. The second area is just a big ass swamp, and it's really dark. Alright, so we're actually in the 4th floor now. This guy will try to hit you, so be careful. Oh shit, did I bring poison resistant stuff? Oh no, I mean poison cure? Nope, okay. Because there's gonna be a few that's a trap. Yeah, we got poison resistant ring, so hopefully that'll save our ass. Because later on, these traps, there are gonna be 2 of them with enemies in it. So I don't know how they're surviving in there because there's spikes. Once you open it, they'll take a swing at you, and oh, is that a poison curative? There we go. We got some. We don't need to use ring. Widow's Lotus. This is actually pretty good as well. It counteracts plague. Which towards the end of the level, there's actually an enemy that can plague you. But for that enemy, I plan on using the ring. There's a whole bunch of dudes here. Wait, a katana can't reach him? Okay, I can. I can reach most of them, but this door is locked. Where's the key? I'll show you guys where the key is. This door is also locked. What's up, dude? Oh, I can hit him. Wow, I did not know that. But he can't hit us. Well, he does have an AoE spell, so maybe that can reach, if anything. Can I finish him? No? Damn it. Alright. It's off the hook for now. Gotta watch your steps, because I believe in floor 1 there's a drop. Maybe in this floor there's a drop as well. I think it's over on the other side there's a drop. And there's the black assassin set. So if you start off as another class and you want to look like this is where you get the set. When I was playing on the PS3 version, I remember, like, I thought if you stood in here, this freaking trap shuts, but it doesn't. Okay, this is a trap. So whether if you want to open this or not, I don't know. But I'll open it just to show you guys. See, he whacks you. Just be careful, because if you take too many swings from those guys, they can poison you. And there's an Octo guy over here. Octopath Traveler. Uh-oh. That's an AoE. Oh, ow! Magic Blast. What the hell? That lingering effect was insane. Bitch. I thought like once the animation ended it was over, but nope. Just gave me the middle finger. Prison of Hope, floor 4 key. Is it here? Yeah, there's a drop here, so this is where I want to use these things. Well, although I don't think I'm gonna be coming back here, but just in case. Boop. Yeah. There's a trap. There's a friendly reminder to myself. And that's it for that. Now we can open up the cell doors over on this side. So the whole point of that other side was just to get a key. And there are enemies that will attack you. You see those guys that are like getting ready. They will attack you. You don't want to get like ambushed by these guys. You can like kind of pull them with arrows, but I don't know if you want to be using arrows on these guys. But since I'm not playing with a lot of health, I want to be a little bit more cautious. Ouch. Okay, took care of the room, got more curatives for poison and fresh spice. Surprised they kept those names. It sounds kind of weird. Get some claws over here. I don't know if fist weapons are good in the Demon Souls. Actually, in like Souls games, I don't even know if like fist weapons are good at all. Okay, so we got all the doors. Let's go ahead and proceed forward. This was that door that we were hitting the octopus guy on. He just patrols this hallway, so be careful. What's up? More fresh spice. We are actually gonna try to get down there. It's pretty cool how like you can see the level. I can see where you gotta go, where you see where you can see where you're coming from, stuff like that. Pretty neat. There's an octopus guy coming over again. Just wait for him and then ambush him. You can try to just rush him, but I don't want to get tagged by the stun. and die. Okay. So we marked that there's a drop there, so we won't, you know, run straight forward. And there's an item here. So let's do a little marking on this side. There's also a drop, so I don't make any mistakes. Here is the lady that's singing in this area. She also sells these items we're using to mark. So let's go ahead and talk to her for a bit.
You're still intact, aren't you? Where do you call home? Dear me, I shouldn't pry. Oh, perhaps you'd like something from my collection. I've known better days. I was once the wife of nobility, and I have some nice things to show for it.
So she sells a lot of MP restoring item. Full moon grass, I think that's a little bit too much for us right now because we don't really have that much health. The thing that cures plague, I highly recommend you buy a few of these because she sells it cheaper. Because if you go to the Valley of the Famine, the lady over there sells it for 2,000, so it's more pricey over there. Yeah, Ring of Avarice. These things you can actually get for free, or I mean the rings. So whatever NPC sells rings, I don't think you should buy them. It's just 50,000. It's even more. It's even more expensive than patches. So let's go ahead and get buy all of these actually.
Before, there were many others trapped here, but they were driven mad and ventured above of their own volition. Redemption. There exists no such thing. The Queen banished that depraved old man from the land. He returned in strange golden garb with foul demons in tow. They pillaged great Latria, land of the learned, and shut us away in this prison. Since then, they've been feeding off our souls, telling us over and over that if we go above, we will be granted redemption. I know the truth. The church goddess may die, but never for long. We are trapped below forever. Redemption. Thank you. Now I can stay here for a little while longer.
I think she's talking about the final boss of this area. It's like one of the few times that I actually listened to what they're saying. I think. Okay, there's a pickle. I was hesitant about opening the door because of shit like that. Come on out. Let's put a. You ambush me, now you don't want to show your face? What is this bullshit? I like how the pickups actually light up the room. Alright, and I thought the candle was another enemy. Shoot this guy down and grab up his pickup. Oh, I just shot him in the leg. There we go. This way. Yeah, it gets kind of confusing. I don't know. That's why I put those landmarks down, so I can remember where I'm going. And I believe there's another trap here. Yeah. It's right here. The 3 and then the 1. The singled out one is a trap. So if you don't want to deal with the guy, just don't open them that. The Iron Maid, I think. Just leave it shut. I don't like it's a percent drop that if you kill that guy he'll drop something, and I think it's only like fresh spice or poison curatives. So up to you. I'm just gonna leave him in there. He can he can show in there. This is the way to go. So we pretty much swoop all the way around just so we can go down some stairs. This is where it gets a little bit confusing because between each stairs is a tiny path. So aged spice. Gotta shoot this guy down. Like, it'll be nice if we can just whack him when he comes down, but nope. You actually have to shoot the chain. If you have over like 100 arrows, you'll be good for this area. This one's locked. This is a special key you can get later towards the end of the mission. You can get it, and then you're gonna have to come running back to this area. Do be careful because there is a drop right here. Alright, so just a little heads up for us. Let's talk to him actually.
Oh, human, are you? I am Frick. I have been trapped here for an age. Perhaps you could help me out of here. I am a sage, and I can lend you my power in return. Oh, but take heed of those tentacle-headed guards. Perhaps you could help me out of here. I am a sage. Oh, but take heed.
Okay, so he doesn't really tell us anything that useful. And just for the hell of it, I will put another right here. It's like a little heads up because sometimes like when I'm traversing through the floors I get a little lost. And it'll be embarrassing. And it'll also suck as I'm doing the walkthrough and I get lost. So go over there and then yeah. These hallways right here, this is pretty much like your shortcut for later on. Once you get to the boss, that's like your shortcut. And don't forget a key right here. Okay, this is for your first floor key. If you don't get this, you're gonna be very confused why you can't like progress. And it's very easy to miss. Because you're like, oh look, the next area, and just run. And the key doesn't really like, I mean, it glitched for a little bit, but it's not obvious. There was one time, I think like when I first came back in Demon Zone, I just ran right by that. And I was like, what? What's the first floor open? And they had to backtrack and everything. I think this is the second floor. Yeah, the first floor is over there. Okay. And there's an octopus guy right ahead. Wait for him to turn around and then we'll ambush him from the back. If you want to just backstab these guys, you guys can just like creep up behind them. But if you're close enough, you can just kind of run a little bit and hit your R1 button and you'll initiate the backstab animation. So, pretty good. Okay, the NPC that's asking for help. Oh, we don't have the key for the second floor yet. This is the NPC that's asking for help, and you can only save him through White World Tendency. And the key to save this guy is actually in the part 2 of this area, so we can't save him right now. Also, when the World Tendency turns white, this rubble right here is gone. How does it work? I don't know. Like, how does that fit into the lore of Demon Souls? Like, cause some planks are just like there's like a gap, and then like if you have neutral world tendency, there's just a big ass gap there, and you can't get to the item on the other side. But when your world tendency is white, all of a sudden there's like a plank there. Like, who drops it? The god of demon souls. Boom. This is what you need for the first floor. Okay. If you didn't pick up the key, you'll be very confused. Like, what the? Why the heck is this door locked? Like, am I not supposed to go here? And there's a big blobby thing right here. You just keep hitting him with not spells, arrows, I guess. He does try to shoot magic at you, so be careful. But it takes forever for this thing to charge up. Oh shit. Is it charging up again? My bow is not upgraded at all, so it's doing like shit damage. If you go and upgrade this, then it'll work out like a million times better. Alright, first floor achieved. Now we can open up these things. There is a drop on... Is it this side? I think it's on the other side. Because like some of these areas, they look identical, you know? This is the west side, the other one's like on the east side. So I'm only opening the gates that has pick-up window. And right here is the knight set, I believe. It's like the knight armor that you start with. So we picked up a lot of equipment and stuff in this run. I'm just being careful because I can't remember if it's on this side or the other side where there's a drop. And it's like, it's very sudden too, like, because you can't really see. So you just keep running and then all of a sudden there's a drop and you just die. Okay, it's gotta be on the other side. Because there's nothing here. Alright, cool. Didn't mean to initiate the backstab there. The heck is this guy? Oh, it looks like a maid. It's like, it looks like the corrupt monk from Sekiro. Okay, that's with it. Okay. Alright. Confirmed. Highly recommend you shoot this crystal lizard. If you want to grab this crystal lizard, shoot him. Not like flip him over and then go and with him. Why? Because this is where the drop is. I finally remembered. Well, it was pretty obvious because there was no drop on the other one. So it's gotta be on this one. Like, look, it's all sudden. You can't really see because the whole area is dark. You just go over here and all of a sudden there's a drop. And this one will kill you. So let's just put that there. Oh, I missed the pickup. And now we're free to explore this little area for now. Until we reach the open courtyard. So watch out for that drop. This is a dead end over here. An S-stock. Okay. And as you're coming back, just remember there's a drop there. And sometimes, if you don't have like those things that's placed down as a marker, you just forget. I know I forgot a few times, and then I just ran straight and fell down through the hole. And so yeah, that was not pleasant. Forgot these items right here because I was too focused on the drop and also the freaking crystal lizard. Did I miss anything else? No, okay. Just double checking. Switch back to my healing. Okay, so that thing will actually start blasting ballistas out, but there's a rhythm. You can roll through it, and actually there is a trophy you can get for getting past that part by rolling through it. Now, whether if you want to do it that way or you want to do it the safe way, that's up to you. I'm going to show you guys the safe way. The risky way, I'll show it to you guys at the end of this video if I can remember. So you want to grab this and then just go back. There are things in the bottom you can get. Just make sure you don't fall. Because if you fall down there, you're dead. And I'm really scared for doing this because I usually fall to my deaths when it comes to games like this. Is that Bloodborne down there? Because it looks like it. It looks like Yarnum. And for this part, you just want to walk up. Come on, come on. There you go. Wait for him to do an animation, and as soon as your character does like the climbing animation, stop walking. Because if you're like sprinting, your character can just sprint up, and then if you accidentally tap roll or if you sprint, you're still holding the sprint button, you'll just fly right off. So it's another cheap and bullshit death. I hate doing these ones. Ah! Mercury rapier. No, don't go up, damn it. Why can we not just climb the fence? Come on. Pretty sure you can just like put one leg over it without getting hurt because there's enough space. Okay, that's all the scary items we can get right now. Now, the safe way if you don't want to be dodging ballistas, we backtrack. So that hallway that we couldn't access before, we can now access it. Wait, let me double check something. There's no hidden items. I mean, hidden doors there. Okay. I don't know, for some reason I thought there was. No, this is the second floor. That's the world tenancy thing, and alright, hallway, there we are. There we go. Be careful because there's an octopus guy at the end of it. It's actually patrolling. You can see the green light, like, yeah. So keep an eye on it. There's two. There's one on this side and one on the other side because there's two ways. Is he turning around? Yeah, he is. Hopefully the other one's like not right directly across from me right now. Oh, he is. But he didn't see that, so that was good. There we go. Send them fresh spice to the storage. Actually, let's just go ahead and dump all these armor sets to the storage. Just don't accidentally discard it. There we go. Now we have room in our current inventory. Trying to peek what's down there. Is that like the boss fight room? Or is that the hallway to the boss fight? It might be the hallway. Or is this still the prison? I can't remember. Never actually took the time to look out there. This might still be the prison actually. Alright. So now we can grab up all these items without having to worry about the octo heads. Let's come down here. Look, does that not look like something you see in Bloodborne? Okay, let's go out here. Fog door, don't worry about it, not a boss fight. Right here you can shut down the Ballista device. And now you can grab these items without having to worry about getting hit. So we got the Clever Rat's Ring. Increase attack power when HP is at 30% or lower. So it's actually a pretty strong ring. For those of you guys that are like good at dodging, you can purposely drop your health around 30% and then just, you know, when you're fighting a boss, you can get that attack boost. So yeah. Might try that on man-eaters, maybe. Okay, what was I gonna do? All right, this part right here. Hopefully I can remember to show you guys how to dodge it. But it shoots 2 blisters. So after it shoots 2 blisters, you run, and then you gotta have to kind of time it because there's like between 3 to 2 seconds it shoots again. So when it's shooting 2 blisters, just walk, you know. So you have the stamina to be dodging the blisters as it's coming. So that's how you dodge that part if you want the trophy for it. If you don't care about the trophy, you just want to get through that part safely, just, you know, go take the long way. And let's go up this tower. This is the annoying part because there's 2 parts to this tower. One on this side, one on the other side, and there are item pickups on both sides. So, yeah. There's actually a black phantom enemy down there where my sword is pointing at, but you just can't see her because I believe she has the thief ring on, so when we have distance from her, we can't see her. But she's there. And she's the one that can plague you. She uses a dagger called the Baby's Nail, and unlike Dark Souls, when you're like about to get poisoned or whatnot, it doesn't have any meter to tell you. So you're fighting her, even if you're blocking her attacks, it can still plague you. So very nasty, but she shouldn't be that tough, so we should be able to just cut her down. I'm not gonna try anything fancy. I don't want to get plagued because that is very nasty. Like compared to poison, that plague can sap your health really, really fast. Like I think it even drops your health faster than the Makoto. So I don't want to be dealing with that right now. I mean, I do have the curative for it, so that's the only good thing. Like, especially because we bought some as well. Wait, what the hell? Okay. Exited too early. This is where we can get Sage Freaks. Oh, we got up. Okay. That's not the way to go. And just this like long stretch. And there's another good reason why you should come here, because of this guy, because otherwise this guy be healing the boss. Let's listen to his bullshit.
What do you want? I am but a humble servant. I do not wish to interfere. I won't cause you trouble. I won't. What do you want? I won't cause you trouble.
Yeah. I just don't believe you, buddy. So make sure you take him out. Because otherwise, like I said, he'll be healing the boss. And it gets pretty freaking annoying. Because the boss actually puts down traps to stun you. So you're like... It's like when the octopus guys stun you. It's like that. But it's like landmines. And then they'll just be blasting soul arrows at you. And it's a real pain in the ass. So... highly recommend you deal with that guy. Drop down here and you'll see the Black Phantom. Come on, bitch. Oh shit. Watch out, watch out. Oh, don't plague me now. Thank you for using crossbow. Alright, now let's go ahead and go back to Sage Freak. The Regenerator's Ring, it looks like it's healing faster like than the Makoto's HP drop. Very interesting. I never took the time to just stare at my HP go up like that. I know it counteracts it. I didn't know it can actually replenish your health. So, good to know. Very nice item to have. Especially because the Makoto is really strong. And I mean, the hilt list is strong too because of the whole scaling thing. Especially because we're doing a Dex build. And it scales off of Dex, so it gives us more attack power. But it's just that if you're fighting something with some HP, you're swinging and then you're just like losing health on each swing, and I don't know if that's like ideal to me. And with the special key we can rescue Sage Freak.
Magnificent. I never expected I might escape alive. My name is Frick. I am known as a sage. I thought to claim a demon's soul or two for the sake of my magic. But just look at me now. I have been enfeebled by my long imprisonment. But I can still move my legs, and I can make it back to the Nexus. I thank the stars that my confinement lasts no longer. I owe you my life. I have been enfeebled by my long imprisonment, but I can still move my leg.
So yeah, a nice little light here. Once he goes back to Nexus, that thing's gone. So we pretty much did everything we can here. not including world tenancy. But yeah, once we clear this area, if I can remember, I'll come back to that guy. The floor 2 guy. Because once we defeat, I believe the man-eaters, or you have to defeat the... I feel like once you beat 2 bosses, if you haven't died to darken your world tendency, once you defeat 2 bosses, I feel like it turns white. Or I could be tripping. But in any case, once it hits pure white, we can go to the second area to get the key, and then we can come back to the first area to free that guy. It's quite a bit of a run just to free one NPC. I think it gives you his staff, or is that the black world tendency? I can't remember. I always get those mixed up. But we'll see once we get there. And yeah, there is the boss door. This episode and probably the next area episode might be just as long, like 40 something minutes. So yeah, for those of you guys that like long episodes, there you go. But anyways, this is gonna wrap it up for this episode. So I thank you all so very much for watching, and hopefully this video has been entertaining or helpful or enjoyable, and if you all found at least one of those qualities in this video today, stay tuned for more. But until next time, I'll catch y'all later. Ohms. Oats.